It's time for the NBA. Live on 2K. And Greg, you were talking about this. What you appreciate about this matchup, the team-first mindset on both sides.
Very unselfish. And we're going to see guys moving the ball. And, Kevin, they play for one another. That's why these clubs rack up so many assists.
And checking out Minnesota's opening lineup. Two big men inside, Towns and Gobert. Backcourt guards are Russell and Edwards. And it's Prince in at the three. And so it's the Minnesota Timberwolves getting the first points of the ball game. Morant kicks to Bane. From the arc. Hits it from three-point range.
A point who knows his role. Ja loves setting guys up, always looking to pass it.
Russell against Morant. And the shot goes in from Rudy Gobert. Memphis with the ball. Morant looking around. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot two here.
You know, when it comes to the Minnesota Timberwolves, for so long, they've struggled to be competitive. But recently, I think they've started to turn things around. I mean, they've got a nice core. They got a taste of the playoffs recently, and now look to build on that.
And for the Timberwolves, Clark, getting the #1 pick in the 2020 draft certainly helped their turnaround.
Yeah, that's rocket fuel when you're trying to move up, and they got a good one, a special one in Anthony Edwards. That guy is going to help them take major strides forward. This is an organization clearly on the rise.
Morant against Russell. Now here's Morant. He's covered closely, and Jackson throws it down hard.
And the flush from Jackson Jr. Great wingspan, and at 6'11", he's got a little nasty in it.
Russell passes to Prince. He feeds it to Towns. This one for three. No good that time. Now the Grizzlies take it the other way. Left side Jackson. Morant passes to Jackson. And Jackson throws it down hard.
High-level passer. Even for a point guard, Morant shows the imagination.
Morant against Russell. He kicks to Edwards. Morant with some nice D for Memphis. They've gotten their first three shots to go in for him to start off this game. And then Morant slams it in.
Yeah, that's fire right there. Morant practicing for the dunk contest. I see you, young fella.
Here's Edwards.
Hey now! Hey now! Yeah! Oh, doctor. Oh, my goodness. Anthony Edwards throwing it down with force. Get this guy in the dunk contest.
Morant kicks to Bane. Adams, the pass to Morant. The offensive rebound. Back to Adams. Bane looking around. Just 5 to shoot. And again, it's the Grizzlies from deep.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from three. First quarter's feel, but not who you want to leave open.
Oh, here's Edwards. And Adams sends it back.
Adams puts every ounce of energy into his defense. He's not out there to contest shots. He's out there to reject them.
Russell against Morant. The pass to Bane. And Morant throws it down.
Taking matters into his own hands.
Yeah, we didn't expect to see that kind of finish.
And you know, guys, when your point guard is making explosive plays at the rim, I really do think it sets the tone for the rest of the team.
How about that? Flying high to send that one down. And you know what? When you've got the athleticism and explosion of a player like that, bigger guys are still at your mercy.
Outside for Jackson. Outside, Bane dishes it to Brooks. Back to Bane from deep. And again, it's the Grizzlies from deep.
And really, he came into the game with that long-range shot looking great. Boy, he could wind up with a crazy number of threes today.
Oh, here's Edwards. He's got 6. And slam dunk by Gobert.
And sometimes it's as simple as this. Throw it up anywhere near Gobert, and he's going to finish it.
Morant kicks to Bane. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. And the dunk by Jackson.
And can you always depend on him or what to lead you to the right place with that pass? Money.
Here's Edwards. Here he goes. And finished off by Edwards.
On the front foot, attacking the defense. This is Anthony Edwards at his best.
Bane for 3. And he was able to put it up in time, but doesn't fall. Desmond Bane getting it done for the Memphis Grizzlies. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. In a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for Memphis.
You know, right from the start, it seemed they got hot from three-point range, pulling apart the defense and racking up the points, too.
And the other thing I've been impressed with, guys, is their assertiveness at attacking the paint, trying to hunt for those high percentage looks.
At the forward spots, it's Brooks and Jackson Jr. In at the guard spots, Morant and Bane. And it's Adams in at the center, filling out the middle. That's the group for Memphis to kick off the second quarter. And so here's Memphis. After the basket by Minnesota. Bane passes to Adams. Hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D.
And how about the power by Adams on that finish? Just brushes off the contact.
Russell against Morant. It's tipped, and that's out of bounds. Minnesota will retain possession.
Great instincts from him to get a hand on that pass and tip it out.
And, you know, even though they didn't come up with the steal, that's still a nice defensive play.
Edwards kicks to Russell. Passes it to Gobert. And it's out of bounds. They say last touch by Adams.
And that's just carelessness there. I mean, you have got to have your head in the game.
Edwards can't hit.
He has to make that one. I mean, you have to make the defense pay when they slough off of you like that.
Bane with the bucket.
Whatever the defense gives, that's what he takes. A sign of a skilled offensive player.
Oh, here's Edwards. 10 points for him. And he's going to get whistled for that foul, G. That was intentional, but not exactly logical.
How about pointless to foul there? I mean, I don't know where his head is, but it's not in the game.
Edwards. And Bane pulls it down.
Boy, that's a look he has to finish, and he knows it. Blown opportunity.
And Adams sends it back, and they get it back. The kick out to Towns. Fires for 3. Another miss by Minnesota. And so Morant will bring it up for Memphis. They lead by 8. That's the biggest of the game. And he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. It's on Anthony Edwards.
And going up strong inside demonstrates confidence. Morant not afraid to get physical.
And he makes both free throws. When you think of backcourt offenses in general, Greg, how critical is ball and player movement to a team's success?
Kevin, unless you have incredible isolation scores, it's essential. Even then, keeping the defense rotating and reacting is the best way to create open looks and offensive rebound opportunities.
Russell kicks to Prince. Here's Edwards. And he elevates for the slam dunk. Steven Adams did not like that at all.
Boy, you love to see Edwards shine on offense like this. I know it's got to be making his coach happy, too.
Russell against Morant. The rebound by Prince. Timberwolves trail by 8. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Yeah, you look at Russell, and one of the things I like most about his game is this guy has great vision and passing ability.
Now here's Morant. He's got 8. Here's Jackson. Outside, Bane. It's Morant in the corner. Inside, Towns with the steal. Prince against Brooks. Towns dishes to Russell. Kicks it out to Prince. And it's Edwards, top of the key. And too long on the shot. And the Grizzlies leading by 6. Bing drives in. Here's Jackson. And the dunk by Jackson.
And how about the strength of Jackson there? Uses it whenever he's going up inside and fighting through the contact.
Now, here is Russell. He's still scoreless so far in this one. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
And one of the biggest stories of the summer was Rudy Gobert being traded. He gets a fresh start with the Timberwolves.
So 1 for 2 that time at the stripe.
An improved free throw shooter compared to his earlier seasons. Nice to see Gobert attack his weakness.
Jackson a screen on Russell. And then Morant slams it in.
And this sort of awesome dunk is one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game.
Well, there's a swagger out there. You can see it on the court that they possess and are not afraid to show it either.
Boy, and I used to love going up and jamming it down like that, guys.
Oh, forget about going for the long-range bomb to cut into that lead. Just take it to the hoop, my friend.
And how? Brilliant throwdown.
Exercising his authority.
And we got to take a second look to admire that outstanding block.
An emphatic rejection that was. Boy, you got to appreciate that kind of forceful in-your-face defense.
Timberwolves trail by 7. 34 seconds left here in the second. It's Edwards on the wing. And Edwards with the stuff.
Boy, the athleticism of Edwards is something to behold. Love watching him sky up to throw it down.
Pass to Morant. Floats one up. The shot that time not on target. Gobert with the defensive effort. And Morant gets it to go on the assist by Adams. Morant's got 13.
The backcourt today as good as it gets. And they've earned the green light every time they touch the ball.
Yep, that one goes. And that's 18 points for Anthony Edwards.
Built like a linebacker, Edwards is not your average off guard, folks.
And the first half is now in the books. Grizzlies lead by 6. And we'll be back for the second half following the break. Keep it right here on 2K. And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. You know, Anthony Edwards has been exceptional here, guys.
No problems fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points in close.
Yeah, you know what, guys? They gave him too many free runs to the hoop in the first half. I think they've got to be a lot tougher on him. Body him up. Be physical with him.
So on the floor for Minnesota, McDaniels is out there with Kyle Anderson. Then it's Naz Reid. And it's McLaughlin in at point guard. And he says, right back at you with a big dunk of his own.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA, the lead is what it is right now.
You know, you look at it, the communication is lacking, as is the trust. They can ill afford those types of breakdowns. It won't work. You can't win with those kind of breakdowns.
No clue where that pass was going. That is a brutal turnover.
And the Grizzlies leading by 6. There's a screen by Williams. About 1 minute played here in the second half.
A signature slam from the big fella. We've seen a few of those before.
Now here's McDaniel. He's guarded by Williams. Here's Reid. A second chance effort. And the layup is good. Reed's got his first points of the game.
You know what? He got himself into perfect position in the paint. Did a great job of really just defending his position, corralling that board, and then getting the finish.
Yeah, he's a real force in their partner, making his mark again as we start the second half.
And it's Clark in the corner. Stolen by Anderson. And now Minnesota on the fast break. Pass to McLaughlin. It's stolen by Jones. And here we go. The Grizzlies on a fast break. And it's good. 2 points.
This is the mindset Clark has. He's opportunistic. And really has an awareness of when to attack in transition.
It's deflected. And there's the pass to Concho. Here's Aldama. On the wing, Jones. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. 6 on the shot clock. Memphis needs to get off a shot here. Driving the lane, and it's good with time running down on the shot clock. Jones has got the lead up to 10 now for Memphis. Here's Noel. Here's Reed. And he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
Well, I'll tell you what, his vertical is awesome, off the charts. A short center who still makes his presence felt.
Left side, Jones. Outside, Williams. And Williams slams it in.
Wow, and that sort of showmanship is just deflating right now to a team trying to get back into a game like this.
Ouch, Greg, that is definitely an emphasis jam. A big apostrophe or exclamation point, maybe even a question mark.
And guys, I know there are a lot of questions right now defensively for this team. There's no doubt about that.
Anderson finds McDaniels. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. McDaniels got 5 points now in the quarter.
Defensively, there was a lack of aggressiveness, and it really made it easy for him to knock that shot down.
Jones in the post. Here's Aldama. Here's Conchar. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Jones, and he floats in for the easy two. Credit the assist on that one.
You have to love the unselfishness on display there. Excellent passing.
There's 57 seconds left in the third. Anderson passes to McLaughlin. There's the triple. A shot by McDaniels, no good. Memphis leading by 9. Here's Clark, and Clark slams it in.
Quick off the floor and powerful. Clark loves to attack that rim.
Noel passes to Anderson. This is his first free throw of the game.
And you know, you'll take what he can give you from the free throw line. Looking at his numbers, just really not one of his strengths. Shooting in the low 60s last season.
You know, guys, when you look at those numbers last year for him, I think it does affect how much you're willing to go after contact because you're a little fearful of getting to the foul line unless you're in the and one situation. Too many trips to the line when you shoot it as poorly as he does actually can hurt you.
The aggressive nature of Morant, taking initiative and daring the defense to get physical with him.
Both free throws good from Morant.
Free throw shooting is about mechanics, confidence, and your mental approach. He's locked in from there most every night.
Passes to Reed. Anderson up top, guarded by Jackson. Here's Noel. And there's the drive. And so it's the Memphis Grizzlies up by a dozen here at the end of the quarter. Their strategy has been clear tonight. And let's take this chance now to show you the State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with his feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Yeah, that's just a brilliant read of the defense. I mean, it was also excellent anticipation of the movement of his teammates before the pass. Just great harmony on all sides.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first 3 quarters. Adams is the pivot for him with Jackson Jr. at the 4. The wingmen are Bain and Brooks. And it's Morant in at the 1. That's the lineup out there for the Grizzlies. Timberwolves trail by 10. It's Prince on the wing. Brooks covering. Russell kicks to Edwards.
Boy, how about the strength of Edwards? Confident in taking on defenders and finishing.
Morant outside. He dishes it to Jackson. And the dunk by Jackson.
It's been like this all night for both teams. The offenses having their way.
Any lull in the action so far has been short-lived because there have been... Edwards is so physically developed already. Just brushes off the contact there. Really strong drive by Edwards.
Here's Morant. Drives to the hoop. And then Morant slams it in.
And this sort of awesome dunk is one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game.
Well, there's a swagger out there. You can see it on the court that they possess and are not afraid to show it either.
Boy, and I used to love going up and jamming it down like that, guys.
Morant outside. To the middle. Here's Jackson. Rebound, Minnesota. Last quarter of play, about 2 minutes in now. Edwards dishes to Gobert. And he elevates for the slam dunk. Steven Adams did not like that at all.
And look at the big man get up. When Gobert takes flight, well, you are in for a show.
Morant passes to Adams. Back to Morant. Just 5 on the clock. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
Already embracing his role as a leader on this team. Morant brings a strong work ethic and winning mentality to this team. And team-wide, they've been terrific from the line here. Just one of those nights when the confidence has spread from one player to the next.
Here's Edwards, and Bane pulls it down.
And priority number one has got to be the finish, guys, not the fancy stuff.
And finished off by Morant.
And you got to close off those avenues to Morant. Once he gets in one, he is focused on dropping the hammer.
Edwards drives in, and Edwards with the stop.
Beautiful reverse jam right there.
Use the rim to protect the ball, I think.
Outstanding awareness and a terrific finish.
Takes it inside. Out to Brooks. Pass to Bane. Back to Brooks. Memphis moving it around. Here's Morant. Oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard. Back to Edwards. Nice move. And the rebound goes to the Grizzlies. Adams has got his 7th rebound here tonight. Here's Morant.
Oh,
Yes, sir. Come on, break.
and relentless in his attack. Morant is wearing down the defense, putting up some huge numbers here tonight.
Edwards finds Gobert, throws down the alley-oop slam.
And how sweet a play was that?
As sweet as it gets, an exquisite pass to set up the powerful alley-oop dunk.
Guys, I tell you, there are assists, and then there are delicious dimes. This was the latter.
Here's Jackson. Good, and a nice assist from Morant. And the Grizzlies lead by 9.
And it's just competing, you know, giving your best when it matters most.
Yeah, man. You know, with his strength and body control, Edwards should be an and-one machine at this level.
Free throw good, Edwards. 41 seconds left here in the 4th quarter. Morant against Russell. Morant with it. Six to shoot. From deep three-point range. Out to Brooks. Outside, Bane. Lets the three fly. Back to Brooks. And so the Grizzlies take the win. It was a fantastic ball game, and they did a great job making sure it didn't get away from them late.
Yeah, I mean, they faced some challenges.
And both teams tonight unafraid to run offense through their bigs, Grant. Talk about the value of being able to do that.
Yeah, B.A., you know, it just speaks to how both teams can beat you in multiple ways of playing. I think it can lead to higher percentage looks with the bigs running the offense. You can strike a nice balance between inside and out, which coaches are preaching right now.
And the Cleveland starting five. The lengthy pair of Mobley and Allen are together inside. Mitchell out there with Darius Garland. And it's LeVert in at the three.
He's shaking the hoop. He's actually shaking the whole building.
Oh, what a slam. Look here, the fans going crazy right now. Garland finds Mitchell. Out to Garland. Outside Mitchell. Clock at 4. The shot that time not on target. Now Minnesota takes it the other way. Pass to Prince. Outside Edwards. Back to Russell. Here's Edwards. Here's Prince. And the ball out of play. The Cavaliers will have it. And for the Cavaliers, RJ, they found a little bit of rhythm, finally, after the LeBron era.
They sure have. A little 3-year skid. It looked like they were lost, but they kept some veterans around and brought in some great young talent. Maybe not title contenders, but they can make a big splash.
LeVert passes to Mobley. Mitchell against Edwards. Back to Mobley. Here's the three. Nice start for him, sinking his first shot.
This is something that Mobley is still developing, but nice to see him take a confident shot from the arc.
Garland against Russell. Outside Edwards. Pass to Gobert. And it's going to be a 3-second call. About 2 minutes gone by in the first quarter. Here's Garland, and finished off by Garland.
Okay, I see you, Garland. I see the bounce for a guy who's only 6'1". He can get up.
And here's Edwards. To the inside, Gobert. And Gobert with the stuff.
B.A., when he gets the rim in his sights, it's tough to stop.
So aggressive and a determined finisher. Nice. Out to the right wing. Outside for Mitchell. To the wing on the left. Shot clock at 5. And the shot is good by Garland. Garland's gotten his second bucket.
You see the body control that Garland has. Takes on the defender, gets hit, adjusts, and finishes. It's just a work of art.
Russell, the pass to Gobert. Here's Prince. Outside for Russell. Towns for 3. They grab their own miss. Here's Gobert. 2 shots, 2 makes. Off to a good start.
Just an aggressive move by Gobert, protecting the possession and getting the second chance look.
Outside for Mitchell. It's LeVert on the wing. Garland against Russell. Back to Garland. Cleveland needs to get off a shot. It's blocked by Gobert.
And just a top-tier shot blocker in the league. Gobert's massive wingspan is a huge reason why he wipes away all those shots. Transition basketball, the most reliable way to generate easy looks.
Yeah, when you hustle on the break like he does, good things tend to happen.
From deep, Mobley. Karl Anthony Towns comes up with a rebound.
That was a good possession. They got a clean look. The shot just didn't fall.
Russell to pass to Towns. Oh, it's stolen by LeVert. Mobley outside. Allen on the wing. Ooh, Gobert with a steal. Knocked loose. And the rebound goes to the Cavaliers. Here's Garland. And finished off by Garland.
This man has a real crafty handle. Garland, I bet he surprises himself sometimes with his moves.
Russell against Garland. Pass to Edwards. Back to Russell. Here's Towns. 6 to shoot. The 3. The Timberwolves again can't hit. Outside Garland. Now here's Mitchell. It could go. Oh, no good on the last second attempt there. So at the end of 1 quarter of play, and we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even on the scoreboard so far. And taking a look at the Cavs' performance here, guys. What are your thoughts?
That's simple. Offensively, they limited their turnovers. Defensively, they forced turnovers.
Winning the turnover battle is so important. They've been sharp so far, and it's showing up on the scoreboard.
Towns and Gobert, the towering big men at the 4 and the 5. The backcourt, it's Russell and Edwards, and it's Prince in at the small forward position. So that's the Timberwolves 5. Now here's Mitchell. Now quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. Russell against Garland. Here's Allen.
On defense, Gobert expertly uses his size and length, making himself into a wall. Well, one thing you learn about Anthony Edwards, he does not lack for confidence. He wants to become the best to ever do it, and he believes he can.
Garland finds Mobley. Mitchell against Edwards. Outside Mitchell. Back to Mobley. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
The length of Mobley, that's what's challenging for many defenders, which is why you pretty much resort to fouling.
And you see the ambition for greatness in Edwards. But, Grant, is he willing to do the work?
Well, B.A., think about this. He's a quick study. He listens to his coaches with curiosity, and he's driven to achieve the goals they set for him. Yeah, I think he can.
Now here's Edwards. Over Mitchell. Back to Edwards. Can't hit that one. The Cavaliers go the other way with it. And here in the second with about a minute and a half gone by. LeVert passes to Mitchell. The baseline J is on the way, and it's Gobert with a rebound. The Timberwolves trail. Pass to Edwards. Here's Russell, guarded by Garland. And Gobert with the stuff.
And this is exactly how Russell does solid assist numbers. I mean, just great delivery on that play.
Garland against Russell. Outside for LeVert. Back to Garland. Goes to the reverse layup and drops it in. Garland's got 8. Well, we talk about the critical importance of the wing position, RJ. From the time you played, how do you think that position has evolved?
Well, when you talk about positionless basketball, it really falls on the forwards. You want them to have more responsibilities. You want them to be able to guard 1 through 5. You want to be able to run your offense through them. So the wings in positionless basketball have a lot more responsibility.
He's a go-to guy for them because he's that consistent. Time and time again, he delivers.
LeVert passes to Garland. Ooh, great D that time from Gobert.
Fantastic defense, giving full effort.
Towns for 3, and the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Towns.
Horrible mistake right there. You hate to see unforced turnovers like that.
The Cavaliers have gotten only 1 of 4 shots to go in. Well, the Timberwolves struck gold by getting the #1 pick in the 2015 and 2020 NBA drafts.
You are so right, B.A. Selecting Karl Anthony Towns and Anthony Edwards, respectively. two important players that have already had a tremendous impact on this team.
For Minnesota, they've gone 2 of 4 here in the second quarter. It's Edwards on the wing. Pass to Towns. And it's powered home by Towns.
Woo, the whole arena felt that. Towns can just be merciless on offense.
The drive by Garland. Mobley outside. Out to Garland. Here's Allen. And the basket's good. Off the assist from Garland.
Getting better at recognizing when his teammates are open. Garland, great time right there.
Picked by Gobert. And a deep three from Russell. Sinks it. What range from downtown. Well, plenty of give and take so far.
There's 6 lead changes already. Both teams came to play.
Pass to Mitchell. Outside for LeVert. Russell against Garland. Just 5 to shoot. Allen with it. Over Edwards. And it's off the back of the rim. No good.
That was a good look for him from mid-range, but just couldn't make the defense pay.
From the high post. Stolen by Mitchell. And stolen by Edwards. Pass to Towns. Oh, got a piece of it. Out of bounds. It'll be Cleveland ball.
Those are the turnovers that have coaches pulling their hair out. Why do you think I'm bald?
There's 6 seconds left in the second. Love for 3. That one is off. And the first half comes to an end. Valley, as always, thank you.
15.
And if you're just joining us, we played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. Hey, nice game. Great performance by Darius Garland.
Through the first 2 quarters, he's been on fire. Explosive offensive performance.
If they don't change their approach in the second half, let's just say his success will continue.
And on the floor for J.B. Bickerstaff as we get into the second half. We've got Kevin Love. Ricky Rubio is out there with Isaac Okoro. Then there's Robin Lopez. And it's Wade in at the 3.
I like that. I mean, some physical play inside. He's not about to give up any easy baskets.
One thing I'll say about the Cavs, it's become clear these past few seasons, their front office is not afraid to make some bold moves.
McDaniels from long range. Knocks down the long J. McDaniels got himself on the board with a 3 there. Rubio with the ball. Out left to the wing. Pass to Okoro. And the layup is good off the glass. Okoro's got his first basket. And Richard, I'm sure Cleveland fans welcome the front office taking the initiative.
Yeah, it's been a tough few years, and they needed to take some aggressive steps, and they did. And now they've got one of the best young core groups in the NBA.
Now here's McDaniels. And he drops in the layup off the glass. McDaniels got 5 points now this quarter.
Keeping pace here. That's an excellent move inside.
Pass to Wade. Out to Rubio. Outside Love. Just 5 on the clock. Let's go with a 3. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. Outside McDaniels. And he lobs it up top. Outside Love. And Kyle Anderson is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul.
I have to admit, I mean, it's always a tough decision for the ref on the block charge call.
And a bit of a battle for the ball. And the officials signal a jump ball here. Six on the shot clock. To the paint. Stolen by Reed. down low. Oh, deflected. Pass to McLaughlin. Love with the ball. Guarded now by Anderson. And there's the 8-second violation as they can't get it across half court in time. A little under 2.5 minutes gone by in the third quarter. Here's McLaughlin, covered by Rubio. Pass to McDaniels. And slammed it home, and a foul. A chance at another point at the line. It's going to be on Robin Lopez. And the free throw, no good.
You know, last year was all about forward progress for the Timberwolves, recording their second winning season since 2005, getting on track for future success.
Here's Wade, looking for his first basket, still in this one.
And plays like that one can make the difference in a close game.
And it definitely got the bench on their feet, too.
And you can feel the jolt of energy that he sent through his team. That is a huge boost in a tight game like this.
So what do you think the keys are that could help Minnesota continue to grow over last year?
Well, you know, there's always room for guys to improve their game. But I think it's really the intangibles, building trust amongst players and becoming a more mature team.
Rubio passes to Love. Out to Rubio. No good. Now Minnesota takes it the other way. Right side McDaniels. Pass to Anderson. Here's Noel. With the drive. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. And the first one at the line is good. It's both from the stripe.
For a star like him, you get lots of opportunities at the line, and he's great at cashing them in.
Outside Rubio. Love passes to Rubio. Here's Okoro, the 15-footer, and he hits the jumper. Okoro's got 4 points this quarter. Here's McLaughlin. Boy, he's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. It's stolen by Love. And now the Cavaliers on the break. Pass to Okoro. Now here's Lopez. Reed defending. Back to Okoro. Five to shoot. To the middle. Here's Love. Oh, here's Love with the jam.
And you can't lose sight of Love in these pick and rolls. He's skilled at converting in different ways.
Outside McDaniels. Pass to McLaughlin. Anderson for three. Knocks down the triple. And the Timberwolves lead by 5.
Rate of baskets assisted, it's a stat I really like. It tells the story of how well you are playing team offense.
Rubio passes to Love. Back to Rubio. The third quarter comes to a close. The T-Wolves on top. They're up by 5. We've reached the fourth quarter in what has been a very competitive game. Should be an exciting finish. Minnesota's gone 3 of 6 from deep so far. Towns plays the 4 with Gobert in the middle. The backcourt, it's Russell and Edwards. And it's Prince in at the 3, the small forward. So that's the Timberwolves 5. Now here's Russell. Ooh, stolen by Allen. Outside Mitchell. Mitchell powers it home.
Oh, guys. I mean, this crowd is in awe of that Mitchell dunk. Heck, I'm in awe, too.
Here's Edwards. Good work defensively by Mitchell.
Probably should have scored there. He usually does.
Pass to Mobley. Here's LeVert. Outside Mitchell. Driving inside, and Mitchell with the slam.
The burst and power of Mitchell on full display. This guy's incredible.
Outside Edwards. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. That one on Mitchell. And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Timberwolves. And both free throws good for Edwards. The Cavs trailing. We've gone about a minute and a half into this fourth quarter. Mitchell against Edwards. Garland, the pass to Mitchell. And Gobert with a block. Outside Edwards. Inside. Oh, and a nice defensive play to disrupt the lob. LeVert outside. Pass to Mitchell. It's blocked by Gobert. Edwards for 3. Pure from three-point range. And the Timberwolves lead by 6.
Their strategy has been pretty simple here in the second half. Attack from three-point range.
And you see this so much more nowadays in the NBA. Teams putting a larger emphasis on jacking up threes.
Putting his athleticism to great use. When Mitchell takes the initiative, he's hard to stop.
Garland against Russell. And then Russell with the dunk.
I tell you, a little extra pressure on D when you're up against a point guard who can elevate.
It doesn't make it easy, does it?
Yeah, hard to strategize for a guy who can make a pass or a play like this right in your face.
Back to Garland. Outside Mitchell. Fires from deep. He buries it from 3. Mitchell's got 9 points now in the second half.
And when you need a bucket, look to a guy like Mitchell. He's so effective on the floor at finding his scoring opportunity.
And there's the call on Karl Anthony Towns. That's his first foul. The Cavaliers have gotten 4 shots out of 6 attempts to drop so far in the fourth. Outside Mitchell. A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth.
Oh, and Mitchell powers it home. A high flyer with long arms and attitude. Mitchell's so explosive at the rim.
Outside Russell. Pass to Prince. Edwards for 3. And that one falls. His 5th basket in 7 tries.
You expect he's going to find a way to pull through in the clutch.
Here's Garland. And Gobert with a block. To the inside. Trying to go for a lob there. Excellent defense and anticipation to stop it. Garland, the pass to Mobley. Outside for Mitchell. 17-foot shot on the way. Offensive board.
It's spider time. Donovan Mitchell, ice in his veins.
Now here's Edwards from deep. Mobley grabs the board. So it's all come down to this.
It's really that time where your leaders must step up.
Here's Allen. Oh, wow! A huge basket to tie the game.
Talk about stepping up in a big way.
What a huge play coming through when it matters most.
Here's Edwards. Drives to the hoop. Money.
That's an important bucket. Now they have to guard the perimeter tight. No threes at all.
Mitchell against Edwards. Mitchell, the pass to Mobley. Back to Mitchell. Outside Garland to take the lead and buries it from deep.
I love seeing young players like Garland stepping up to the challenge and being the guy for their team.
And the Timberwolves call time here. They trail by 1. Only 2 seconds left in the fourth quarter here. Edwards for 3. Oh, that shot had a chance, but the all-or-nothing shot. All right, Allie, good stuff there. Thanks for that. And that'll wrap it up, folks.
Oh, say does that song.
Steve, as we know, this should be a battle of the backcourts. And you know something about that. Who did you, when you played, love to face and play against?
Well, two of the guys that come to mind right offhand as far as backcourt players was Michael Jordan and Penny Hardaway. Love facing those guys. And then at the end of my career, I love watching Allen Iverson, not guarding him.
And the starting group for the Grizzlies. Adams is the pivot for him with Jackson Jr. at the 4. The wingmen are Bain and Brooks. And it's Morant in at the 1 spot. Memphis with the ball. Bain passes to Jackson. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast.
Tough to miss that man. Desmond Bain read the defense perfectly.
Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Well, Kevin, Coach Taylor Jenkins gave me a few minutes to catch up. He was worried about their interior defense. He doesn't want them getting gutted in the paint. He told his players, look, they're going to score, but we've got to make it difficult on them to give ourselves a chance to win. Guys, let's see if they can follow that advice.
Okay, David, thanks. So the Memphis Grizzlies able to put the first points up on the board. Shakes them, and the layup by Jackson.
This is a big target coming off the pick and roll. Jaren's lethal in this set.
Garland against Morant. Garland kicks to Mobley. They get it back, and staying with the play, Allen.
You know, we talk about it all the time, guys. Those second chance buckets, always the result of that extra effort.
Morant looking around. It's Bain atop the key. Morant against Garland. Here's Adams on the wing. Jackson. Adams trying to free himself up. The wing jumper off target.
I guess even he has to miss one of those once in a while.
Kicks it out to Garland. Five on the clock. Driving inside.
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
It's his first trip to the line. First one falls for him.
At the line for your Cavaliers.
That's also good, so he hits both free throws.
And that's another area where he is just a superb player. Excellent at the free throw line.
Morant against Garland. Morant outside. Driving in, and Morant throws it down.
The quickness of Ja Morant is what makes his drives deadly. Where did he go?
Mitchell outside. To the inside. Allen passes to Mobley. Garland against Morant. Here's Mitchell. It's good, and there's a block called on the play. He'll get one free throw.
This guy just gets buckets. Donovan understands his team expects him to score inside.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the game here.
Wound up shooting 85 from the line a season ago, which is an exceptional percentage.
Now here's Morant. Shoots. And Jackson with the basket on the assist by Morant. Jackson's got 6.
Great vision by Ja Morant. Has the passing talent to average double-digit assists.
Here's Mitchell, reverses, and the layup is good.
And the combination of his quickness and soft touch around the rim really allows him to pull off shots like that. A lot of players don't have the reverse in their arsenal.
Now here's Morant. Down low, here's Adams. Out to Morant. Jackson, a screen on Garland. Baseline try. And a rebound goes to the Cavaliers.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
Mobley with it. Guarded down by Jackson. Here's Garland. Banked in off the glass.
Terrific play. This is why you run your offense through him and live with the results.
Bain passes to Adams. Bane against Mitchell. Cavaliers moving the ball around. There's 37 seconds left here in the first quarter. And finished off by Morant.
A player who's aware of everything around him. Brooks sees the man break open and hits him.
Garland feeling it out a little bit. The dish to Mitchell. And he banks in the layup. And that's now 7 points for Donovan Mitchell.
And really, it's been a major aspect of their offense in the early stages here. Their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range.
Adams finds Bane. And a missed layup.
Offensively, that's how you want to end the possession, except for the result.
So at the end of 1 quarter of play, still a close game. Cleveland ahead.
Please give a big round of applause for your Cavaliers.
And if you're just tuning in, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And from what you guys have seen so far from Cleveland, what's your take?
Well, they've been aggressive from the beginning, particularly on the offensive end.
And that has helped them build an advantage here, playing with good focus and good energy.
The defensive pair in the post, Mobley and Allen. Donovan Mitchell is out there with Garland. And it's LeVert in at the 3. That's the group for Cleveland going right now here in the second.
Awesome job running the correct route there, and Allen just beating everyone to the right spot. Nice.
Bane kicks to Brooks. Pass to Jackson. Here's Morant. And that one goes long. And so it's Mobley now who brings it up for the Cleveland Cavaliers. Allen passes to Mobley. Mitchell looking it over. Oh, and the dunk by Mitchell.
What you love about Donovan Mitchell, not only does he explode into his moves, he finishes with authority.
Here's Morant. Look at that.
Nice. As creative as they come, John Morant has a style that's specifically his.
Garland against Morant. Garland kicks to LeVert. Mobley outside. There's the pass to Garland. And the rejection by Jackson. And it's out of bounds. The Cavaliers able to retain possession here. We're closing in on 2 minutes played here in the second quarter. The 3 from Garland. And the rebound goes to the Grizzlies. Here's Morant. Second chance shot. Count it. And the Cavalier lead has been cut down to just 3 on the basket from Jackson.
What you know you love about Jaren Jackson is the length, the instincts. He has a natural feel for the game.
Kicks it out to Mitchell. Smitty, you know, when you watch an NBA game today, it seems like there is endless switching, positionless play. Why is that?
Kevin, it's a game of matchups. Teams are looking to exploit those mismatches. Let's say you can get your point guard on a center. Usually, you win that possession.
Bane finds Morant. And the call on the shot sends him to the line. Here's Garland, picks one up.
Every team is looking for that star to lead them to great things. Morant already looks the part.
Both free throws good from Morant. Here's Garland. And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. LeVert the pass to Garland. Mitchell outside. Pocket 6. And it's Mitchell with the jam.
That's the result of hard work. Mitchell just gets better and better off the bounce.
Garland against Morant. Outside, Bane. The feed to Jackson. To the wing right side. Adams, the pass to Jackson. A beautiful reverse layup. Jackson's got 10 points.
He can beat you from the outside and the inside. Jaren Jackson's versatility and his skill set is a huge asset for this team.
Mobley against Jackson, and Mobley throws it down.
Kevin, he is tough to stop when he gets to the rim.
Yeah, Greg, he can get up a few notches higher. Now, here's Morant for three. It's rebounded by Cleveland. Allen's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Here's Mitchell, and he drives in, and it's Mitchell with the jam.
If you're the defense, not much you can do. Donovan Mitchell had his mind made up. Bad intentions.
Bain passes to Adams. Levert against Morant. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
He takes advantage of them in every way possible.
And Greg, he lures them into a trap on the steal, and then bang, straight to the bucket.
Great activity at both ends. Great teamwork as well.
Bain passes to Jackson. Shoots over Mobley. Mobley with the rebound.
Both sides attacking. That was good defense versus good offense.
Mitchell dishes to Allen. And it's Allen with the jam.
Because he attracts so much defensive attention, Donovan Mitchell often finds teammates all alone.
2 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Brooks kicks to Jackson. Here's Morant. And finished off by Morant.
And how about that instant response? Don't try to throw down on his team. It just gets them fired up.
And that's the result. They launch an assault on the basket. From 11 feet away, and the rejection by Jackson. All right, David, thank you. And
the Grizzlies, 20.
And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. We're halfway through the game. It's been one outstanding game from Donovan Mitchell.
The burst he's had when going at the rim has been fantastic. A lot of strong finishes through 2 quarters.
His activity level has made an impact, and he is fearless.
So on the floor for Memphis, we've got Williams, Tyus Jones out there with Brandon Clark, and it's Aldama in at the 4-man position. Now, here's Okoro. Defense is right there. Pass to Rubio. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Rubio's got his first basket.
High percentage look inside. Rubio always looking to maximize the value of the possession.
And it's Williams finishing it off.
He just punched the ticket on that one. That'll get the job done.
Powerful 2-hand jam. Rubio against Jones. Love. And Love throws it down.
Look at him rising above the defense. Kevin Love with the statement finish.
Williams looking over the floor to the paint. Lopez with the steal. And here we go. Wade heading to the hoop. From past the arc. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Grizzlies will take it.
This is what we talk about, valuing each possession, avoiding those kinds of mistakes.
And that replay showed just how forceful that block was.
Sharp instincts on D there. Just timing when to rise up and swat that one away.
And we're about a minute and a half here into the second half. Here's Conchar. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Kicks it out to Love. Here's the 3. That's good. It's Rubio with the assist. Love's got the lead up to 13 now for the Cavs.
Defensively, you can't afford to let Kevin Love get his feet set and shoot it from out there. You want to force him off the line and make him put it on the floor.
Back to Jones. Passes it to Conchar. To the left wing. Dishes to Clark. Memphis needs to get off a shot here. Aldama. The Grizzlies with another miss.
Trying to get his man back for the last three. It helps to not make this personal.
And the basket by Rubio.
I love how Rubio controls the pace, able to shift gears in an instant.
A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter. And Memphis turns it over again. Cleveland leading by 15. Kicks it out to Love. Here's Lopez. Okoro with it. Still looking for his first bucket in this one.
Well, this is where measurements don't tell the whole story. Clark is a tremendous shot blocker despite having an average wingspan. Oh, big time put back there. What a great motor on this guy.
There is no one who goes after those rebounds harder. Williams has a screen for Jones. Williams against Wade. Conjar, the pass to Williams. Shot clock at 6. And Williams with the stuff.
That is ferocious.
You said it. That was ferocious. And Rubio kicks to Wade. And Love has it in the corner. Williams against Wade. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. And the Cavaliers lead by 17.
And Matador defense, that's one of the easiest shots he is ever going to see.
And this is what happens when you start to break your opponent's spirit. The resistance is no longer there.
Quick off the floor and powerful. Clark loves to attack that rim.
Rubio taking his time here. Kicks it out to Love. Love with another miss.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Williams with the ball. Guarded now by Okoro. Williams in the post. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Williams has got 6.
And you know what? One of the few bright spots in this game for them today. He's kept his edge even though they've been trailing.
Now here's Okoro. No points in the game yet for him. And Okoro throws it down.
Never a bad idea to run the old pick play.
You're right. And if it produces a slam like that, we'll probably see more of them.
Especially if the defense is going to allow you to do it. Have to switch on that play.
Bain inside the three-point line. And so it's the Cleveland Cavaliers finding a 15-point lead at the end of the quarter.
Your Cavaliers U16.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. The Cavaliers leading by 15. The defensive pair in the post, Mobley and Allen. Garland is out there with Mitchell. And it's LeVert in at the small forward. That's the 5 for Cleveland right now. Here's Mitchell. Goes straight through the defender for the dunk. Draws the foul. He'll go to the line. Steven Adams picks one up.
Nice play by Donovan Mitchell. You love a guard who can take it up strong, take the bump, and still convert.
Bain looking around. Feeds it to Jackson. Nifty move. He lays it in.
A huge scoring night for Jaren Jackson. You see the high ceiling for him. This is why he was selected 4th overall.
Outside Garland. Traps in the tray. And the Cavaliers lead by 19.
He is cold-blooded. Drops the dagger. Piles on to what was already a big lead.
I mean, defensively, if you have any hope of coming back in this game, you can't afford to give him those looks.
And you know, he just got a little ahead of himself on that one. How does a great finisher not dump that ball? I still can't figure that one out.
Adams with it. He's picked up by Mobley. Brooks against LeVert. Brooks kicks to Bain. Adams sets the pick for Bain. They get it again. He's again. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Inside, Steven Adams is always ready for battle, getting the shot off despite the foul.
And something that gets overlooked is how good of a passer Steven Adams is.
You're totally right, GA. He's gotten much better with his vision. Knows how to find cutters and open guys out of the high post. Plus, he's skilled at throwing those full-court touchdown passes.
To the inside. Jackson dishes to Adams. Brooks up on top. 6 on the shot clock. And a wide open look for Bain. Trains the three-pointer. Bain's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. And here is Garland. LeVert finds Garland. Holds it up there for Mobley. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
He pulls off the Houdini to make that catch and slam it through.
Stupendous alley-oop. Bain passes to Adams. Outside for Jackson. Adams with the screen on Mobley. Jackson dishes to Adams, and the shot goes in.
Adams has run these screen and rolls countless times. Great job getting to the right spot.
Brooks against LeVert. Mitchell in the corner. Allen with the screen for Mitchell. From deep. Grizzlies with the rebound.
And he's a good shooter from outside, but not sure from that deep.
You know, we're seeing players move further and further back to create space, but that does make it a tougher shot. You know he's pulling his weight, but they still find themselves behind.
Garland against Morant. Mitchell outside. He dishes it to Mobley. And Mobley throws it down.
And guys, what we saw here tonight is one side having everything going for them. Huge margin of victory for Cleveland.
And no doubt who is the better team today, that's for sure. As lopsided as the score is, it probably could have even been worse.
Yeah, it sure felt that way, Kevin. I mean, they won all the crucial battles. They didn't just outplay them, they outworked them.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and looking at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for Donovan Mitchell.
Shouldering the load for them all night offensively. He came in focused, ready to go, and he delivered.
Garland against Bain. Allen with the rebound. They have been really controlling this one.
You never want to be complacent on the floor. That's when you lose momentum.
29 seconds left in the fourth. Garland the pass to Mobley. From deep three-point range, Brooks grabs the board. Outside, Bain. Out to Morant. Pass to Jackson. Back to Morant. With the drive. Offline. So we see the Cavaliers taking the win here. This game may... All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast.
The starting lineup for the visiting Memphis.
And these two teams really get it done on the offensive end. Grant, how much of that is the system?
Well, these teams have great systems, but ultimately it's about the players. The coaching takes you a long way, but it's a players' league. You need skilled guys who can execute your system. Oh, wow! This guy is putting on a clinic for the people.
Man, I'm shocked. I can't believe he pulled that off in a real game. And Edwards, here we go. And Edwards slams it in.
Oh, give me a little sauce. Anthony Edwards rise high and finish over the defender.
Morant, the pass to Bane. Back to Morant. Pass to Adams. On the wing, Brooks. Here's Morant, guarded by Russell. Just 3 to shoot. Here's Brooks. It's rebounded by Rudy Gobert. And we're about a minute into the first. And it's Towns penetrating. And it's powered home by Towns.
How about the creativity, the athleticism? That's a rare combination for a guy his size. Go to work, Cat.
Morant, the pass to Jackson. And the dunk by Jackson.
Well, known for being a terrific passer, he shows you right there. Case in point.
Well, a big trade over the summer, bringing Rudy Gobert to the Wolves. And it's a bit of a fresh start for Gobert, a main star of this team that is loaded with talent, but needed that defensive angle.
And that strength and concentration from Anthony Edwards. Yes, there's contact. Doesn't bother him.
Pass to Bane. Back to Morant. Goes up and lays it in nice and easy.
In the paint, Morant stays nimble, and that allows him to make any needed adjustment to his shot.
First quarter, just about 2 minutes in. Russell, the pass to Gobert. 4-3. It's rebounded by Memphis. Brooks outside. Oh, and makes it with the kiss.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
To me, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other.
Here's Edwards. Here's Prince. Back to Edwards. Goes up on the wing. And again, it's Minnesota converting.
When you watch Taurean Prince play, you know it's about team. This guy finds the open man and loves delivering it.
Outside Morant. Outside Bane. Boom! He jams it straight down.
The value of good ball movement isn't lost on this squad.
For Minnesota, they've gone 4 of 5 so far. Looking sharp. Russell up top. Can't get it to fall. Memphis leading. Bane, the pass to Brooks. To the paint. And it's slammed in by Adams.
Well, Steven Adams is a formidable presence on the interior. Nice finish. What I like about the Minnesota Timberwolves, to me, they took a step forward last season. Finishing their highest conference finish since 2004, made it all the way up to the 7th spot in a very competitive West.
Stolen by Bane. Here's Jackson. And the dunk by Jackson.
And that's what happens when you don't take care of the ball.
Hey, that makes the turnover hurt even more.
At the end of the day, though, it's 2 points. Don't hang your heads. Let's get refocused and play with more patience.
Here's Edwards. Doesn't go that time. Now Memphis takes it the other way. And they're dialed in offensively.
Sure are. Staying in attack mode and at the same time playing under control. And he gives up some size inside, but makes a great adjustment on the finish.
Well, he's attacking, he's forcing the issue, and that's simply stated a terrific play.
And Edwards slams it in.
Anthony Edwards says, yes, you're playing exceptional defense, but my offensive game is better. I'm a solid 225.
Outside for Brooks. Back to Morant. Ooh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now.
What determination from Morant in the paint, getting his shot off despite being fouled.
And Morant drops them both.
You want to contest this guy's shot, but you absolutely don't want to send him to the line. He will make you pay.
Edwards against Bain, and that one is stuffed right through.
Boy, defense has no answer for Anthony Edwards' athleticism. What a dunk.
Bain with a screen on Russell. Outside Bain. There's the 3. No luck on that one. And so it's Memphis leading by 6 as we wrap up the quarter. Great shot selection right now, keeping the game. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter of action so far. And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from here for the Grizzlies.
They've done a great job establishing an inside presence. Now that'll open up more options offensively throughout the remainder of the game.
And the other thing I love, how they're making the extra pass. They're not settling for the first shot. They're going from good to great.
So on the floor for Memphis to kick off the second quarter. Inside, it's the pair of Jackson Jr. and Adams. Morant and Bain in the backcourt together. And it's Brooks in at the 3. And that one falls for Towns.
Well, you think about the resurgence for Karl Anthony Towns in the 21-22 season. Selected to his 3rd All-Star game, he actually won the 3-point contest, and consider in the regular season, 50, 40, 80% shooting. Really sound basketball.
Bain, the pass to Jackson. Bain against Russell. Jackson. And the dunk by Jackson.
I love the strength shown by Jackson there, refusing to let the defense have the last word.
And for Towns, team success was the biggest change for him in that 2021-22 season.
It was, BA, because when you consider out of his first 7 seasons in the league, it's only the 2nd time his team finished with a winning record. But Towns is looking to make that a regular occurrence from this point forward.
Shot is good by Edwards.
Taking the contact in the NBA is such a critical skill. Anthony Edwards, the frame and the game.
Outside Bain. Back to Morant. Tried to bank it in, but it misses.
Listen, simply put, he's got to finish that. It's not like the defender was right on top of him.
Towns passes to Edwards. And Edwards slams it in.
Anthony Edwards came into the league with a reputation as a scorer. He is starting to hum a little bit right here.
Outside Bain from deep. And a great assist by Morant as that one goes. Bain's got 5 now.
Well, the versatility he possesses makes him a very tough cover, guys.
Here's Edwards. That's no good. Now he's 7 for 9. The Grizzlies have got 2 of 3 shots to go in the second. On the wing, Brooks. Ooh, Gobert with a steal.
What we know about D'Angelo Russell is this guy is a dynamic, aggressive scorer. The key is he's got to extend his minutes playing under control. If he does that, lights out.
And when you're trying to slow down a top scorer, often the game plan is to get physical. Grant, you would know better than anybody. What's it like in the trenches here?
Well, BA, it's interesting. I mean, it can wear on you. It's a mental challenge. When you're in the trenches trying to slow down a great offensive player, it really becomes a battle of wills. You have to stay focused. You have to be disciplined. And most importantly, you just cannot take a play off and allow a great player to get going.
Outside Bain, the 3. Rebounded by the Timberwolves.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's a shot he typically makes.
And Edwards slams it in.
Well, you can see Anthony Edwards trying to probe and create an opportunity to get off the dribble drive, sees that window and exploits it.
Morant finds Adams. Outside for Morant. Drops in the 3. He's got 9.
Well, good vision from the inside and kicking it to the perimeter.
2 minutes remaining in the half. 2 minutes.
Gobert with a screen on Bain. Edwards for 3. Pass to Gobert. Here's Russell. He takes it in. And he comes up with a bucket.
Well, an excellent penetrator who is always in attack mode. Go ahead, D'Angelo Russell.
Now here's Jackson. There's a minute 34 left to play in the second quarter. Outside Morant. Oh, there's Morant with the slam.
Ooh, putting on a show for the fans. Going up with a graceful reverse.
Oh, that had a little extra sauce on it, Grant. And Edwards slams it in.
You better get out of the way. So much power from Anthony Edwards on that drive. Look out.
Russell against Morant. Outside for Brooks. Launches it. And a great assist by Morant as that one goes. Morant's got 4 assists in the game.
And an excellent job distributing the ball tonight. You can really see his feel for the game.
And that's been his role pretty much from the opening tip. Get the ball to guys where they can score it.
46 seconds left in the second quarter. Morant, the pass to Bane. Out of bounds. It'll be Timberwolves ball. Here's Russell. Pass to Prince. Now here's Gobert. Adams covering. Clock at 6. And he's going for the lob. And the lob disrupted. Not to be. Morant, the pass to Jackson. Down low. Here's Adams. And it's slammed in by Adams.
Nice one-handed jam. Simple and effective, B.A.
Hey, with the lead, I'm surprised he didn't come up with something a little more creative. And a deep 3 from Russell. Ooh, once again, off the mark by Minnesota. So we conclude the first half.
25, the Grizzlies, 33.
We played through the first half. Plenty of basketball left in this one. And you know, Anthony Edwards has been really making it happen, guys.
Slicing up the defense, living in the lane. Terrific first half for him.
His penetration was a real problem for them. And then, of course, the monster finishes at the cup.
They've got Kyle Anderson, Jordan McLaughlin out there with Jalen Noel. Then it's Jaden McDaniels, and it's Reed in at the center position. And that's the group with Chris Finch as we begin the second half. Noel, no good. Memphis has gone 3 of 5 from the perimeter in this game. And Williams punches it home.
How about the bounce?
We could call that bounce per ounce. Can't be denied. Pass to Noel. Outside McDaniels. On the take. And Clark with a block. And it's out of bounds to Minnesota. Here's Noel. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And about a minute of action so far in the third quarter. And it's McLaughlin missing. Williams from long range. McLaughlin with the rebound. The Timberwolves have gone 0 for 3 to start the second half. Here's McDaniels. Here's McLaughlin, defended by Jones.
Yeah, you never want to let shots at the rim go uncontested.
That free throw, no good.
At the line for your Timberwolves.
And the second free throw is good. And it's the Grizzlies with the ball. Right around a minute and a half played in the third quarter. Pass to Conchar. Out to the wing. The kick out to Williams. 5 on the clock. Memphis needs to get off a shot. Tries it from the top of the key, and it's going to be a 24-second violation. They turn it over. Here's McLaughlin. Pass to Noel. It's McDaniels on the wing. Here's McLaughlin, defended by Jones. Shot clock at 6. Here's Noel. It's McDaniels on the wing. Back to Noel. It's tipped. Here's Reed, out of bounds. It'll be Memphis's ball.
After just 1 year in college, Naz Reid declared for the 2019 NBA draft, where he was not selected, guys.
Outside Jones. Outside Williams. Sinks the tray. Williams has got 5 points now this quarter.
Hey, you leave him open, he's going to make the defense pay for that level of disrespect.
And Doris, you got to give credit for how hard Reed worked.
Listen, the devastation of going undrafted can make some players hang it up or give up their NBA dreams and go overseas. What you love about Naz Reid is he got back in the lab, he went to work, and consider this, back-to-back seasons where he plays in 70 games and is a part-time starter. That, to me, is successful perseverance.
Third quarter here, and 3 minutes have come off the clock. And it's McLaughlin missing.
Got the ball where he wanted it, but then got swarmed.
And here's Clark for 3. Drains the triple. Clark's got his first 3 points of the game.
Wow, you don't see him left alone very often, and of course, he makes good use of it.
Anderson with a screen. Here's Noel. Ooh, and once again, off the mark by Minnesota. Here's Conchar. And out of bounds, Minnesota will have it. Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Well, guys, Commissioner Silver's open to change. He said, quote, "We're not beholden to pure tradition. We care a lot about it, but all the factors I think about when we talk about changing the rules, I'm less concerned about that. We should live in the present, be respectful of those records, but also be willing to adjust when it makes sense." BA?
All right, thanks, Allie. Jones from outside hits a three-pointer. And the Grizzlies lead by 16.
Here in the second half, they're really focused on stretching the floor.
And guys, boy, when you're hitting, it sure does work. It obviously opens up major options at the offensive end.
Just a perfect pass and some pretty slick body control on the finish, too.
Man, that's butter. Jones from outside. That shot off. Now Minnesota takes it the other way. Throw it down on the breakaway jam.
The best way to get a clean look is with those quick hitters on the break.
What a beautiful fast break opportunity, and the finish pretty good.
Right side Jones. From deep three-point range. The rebound by the Timberwolves. Outside, Anderson. McDaniels with it. Well, he hasn't scored yet, but I'm sure that'll change. Anderson passes to McDaniels. Kicks it out to Anderson. Puts up a 3. No good that time. And here at the end of the third, it's a double-digit ball game. Grizzlies out in front, up by 12. And 1 quarter to go in a game that, to this point, has not been an evenly fought contest. And it's the Grizzlies with the ball. At one point, they led by 16. On the court for Memphis. Brooks and Jackson, the defensive forward pair. Morant and Bain in the backcourt together. And it's Adams in at the 5, roaming the paint.
Put that one-man show on Broadway.
That's one way to go with the alley-oop. Memphis has gone 6 of 14 from the perimeter tonight. Morant against Russell. And then Morant with the dunk.
Plays with so much confidence. When Morant gets in a zone, he stays aggressive.
Now Russell to the right side. Towns for 3. That shot's good. Russell making the play.
This has been the story of the game. A battle fought on offense.
And it is a major disadvantage down the stretch if you can't guard. This may just come down to who has the ball last.
The basket counts, and 1. He'll go to the line, a chance at a 3-point play. All right, a look at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for the Grizzlies.
Well, the coaching staff has to love what they're seeing on offense. There's so many assists because how this team is moving the ball.
And the other thing, guys, that they've been very effective at is shooting the long-range jumpers. The defense has been having trouble closing out to them in this game in particular.
Three-pointer, Brooks. Memphis the rebound. Jackson outside. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Jackson. Fourth quarter now. We're about a minute and a half in. Pass to Edwards. Outside for Russell. Down to 5 on the shot clock. From downtown. And the rebound goes to the Grizzlies. On the break. Morant, the pass to Brooks. And here's Adams. Oh, it's stolen by Towns. Russell finds Gobert. Outside Edwards. Here's Russell. Back to Edwards. 5 to shoot from outside the arc. On target from range. Edwards got 5 points now in the quarter.
The work that Anthony Edwards is putting in as a shooter is there. That range shot so important. Nice three-point look right there.
Here's Morant. And then Morant with the dunk.
Even with the score as it is, he just keeps coming at you.
The Timberwolves have gone 3 of 4 in the fourth and looking confident on offense. Outside Edwards. Fourth quarter keeps moving along. 3 minutes gone by now. And Edwards slams it in.
A savage reverse jam. That takes great body control.
No question. He was making a statement right there, man. From deep, Morant. Second chance effort. And Adams lays it in. And the Grizzlies lead by 11.
Boy, the strength and the activity of Steven Adams makes him a force on the backboards.
Outside Russell to the left side wing. Pass to Towns. Back to Prince. Deflects the pass. Here's Brooks. And he jams it home with authority.
Adding insult to injury with the dunk off the steal.
Nice to see a good play on D. That led to some fireworks.
Let's see if that serves as a momentum builder. What a great sequence for this group.
And up the court come the Grizzlies on the break. That basket is good. Off the assist from Jackson.
And this one hasn't been in doubt for a bit now. They came out on a mission, and you can bag up this win for the Grizzlies.
Absolute fireworks display. High-scoring game. They were unstoppable, Grant.
Yeah, just relentless from start to finish. And the pace was furious. Ultimately, they wore out the other team.
And of all the highlights and performances we've seen here tonight, the one thing that stands out is what an unbelievable night it's been for Ja Morant.
Boy, whatever was needed, he provided it. He was the jack of all trades. Big bucket on one end, big defensive play on the other. I thought his influence was felt all over the floor.
Morant, the pass to Brooks. The three-pointer off the mark. 6-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Pass to Russell, and he lobs it up. Gobert against Jackson. Now here's Morant. And so it's the Grizzlies taking care of business in this one. It ends up being a fairly easy road win.
Those are so hard to come by. It's never easy to take a game in someone else's building.
backboards to lead the way for him.
And if anything, it should make for an entertaining basketball game. And it becomes a little bit of a chess match when it's a backcourt duel. Those are always fun.
And checking out Minnesota's opening lineup. Two big men inside, Towns and Gobert. Backcourt guards are Russell and Edwards. And it's Prince in at the 3 slot.
Terrific read on the part of Russell that time. Scanned the court, spotting the open man, and then whipped it there for an easy bucket.
Garland against Russell. Mitchell wide open. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Garland.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
Garland against Russell. There's the drive, and the layup's good off the glass.
They opened the gates, and he came through. D'Angelo, quick recognition.
And just about a minute into the first quarter. Garland the pass to LeVert. Mitchell against Edwards. Mitchell kicks to Mobley. Just 4 to shoot. Mobley sets the pick for LeVert. And they turn over the 24-second buzzer, signaling the shot clock violation. Russell looking around. It's Prince on the wing. Pass to Edwards. And finished off by Edwards.
Oh, doctor. Oh, my goodness. Anthony Edwards throwing it down with force. Get this guy in the dunk contest.
Now, here's Garland. The drive by Mitchell. The Timberwolves secured a spot in the playoffs last season, Greg, and we enjoyed it after they got that emotional win in the play-in game in the Twin Cities over the Clippers. What a night.
And, Kevin, you could tell it meant a lot to the players. This is a team that has struggled for so long, and by getting to the playoffs, this is a step in the right direction.
Russell finds Towns. The putback controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
He knows his job. Gobert is there to own the glass and cash in on as many second chance opportunities as he can.
Now, here's Mitchell. He has 5. So the wing on the left. Mobley dishes to Garland. Shot clock at 5. Passes it to Allen. And it's out of bounds. Last touched by Allen. And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. Russell passes to Towns. Timberwolves passing it around. Here's Edwards. He takes it in. Oh, and he misses the dunk.
When you do moves like that and you miss, you know you're going to hear it from your coaches and your teammates.
Mitchell kicks to Garland. Now the pass to LeVert. Back to Garland. 5 to shoot. He's looking for Mitchell and finds him. Fires the 3. And another miss by Cleveland. And it's Towns with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Timberwolves. There's Russell with the 3. His second shot goes in, off to a good start, 2 for 2.
And you know, Russell is so smooth. He's got deceptive length, which allows him to get those shots off behind the arc.
Garland kicks to LeVert. Up top, Garland. He's guarded by Russell. Edwards against Mitchell. Gobert knocks it away.
And the reach and height of Gobert, it literally makes it impossible to score over him. He's able to get all over that shot.
Minnesota leading by 6. And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, I had a chance to talk with head coach J.B. Bickerstaff. Hey, look, he knows they've got great shooters who can score from anywhere in distance. He thinks his team can go toe-to-toe with anybody in the league there. And he won't be pulling back the reins even if they start missing a few. Back to you, Kevin.
Thanks, David. Always want to get those threes falling consistently. Edwards passes to Prince. Back to Edwards, and it's in there.
Yeah, they have gone full throttle from the opening tip, showing no signs of letting up.
And, you know, when you've got a chance to put a team away early, you got to take it.
Now, here's Garland. LeVert with it. Now guarded by Towns. The Cavaliers again can't hit. To the middle. It's rebounded by Cleveland.
Well, he's much better than that. Really no excuse for missing that lay.
Garland, the pass to Mobley. Kicks it out to Garland. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation. Now the Timberwolves with it. They're on a 16-5 run. For three, Edwards. Evan Mobley with the rebound. Here's Mitchell. And then Mitchell with the dunk.
And understanding where to run to in transition. Mitchell is very opportunistic when the break is on.
Towns, a screen on Garland. And so it's Minnesota in control with a 9-point lead to end the quarter. They've been playing some...
Please give a big round of applause for your Cavaliers.
And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Timberwolves.
Well, I've liked their assertiveness inside. They've been getting that way and playing that way the whole time, setting the tone right away that the inside area is their territory.
And one other thing they've done well today, guys, share the ball. I mean, set up teammates and just playing unselfishly.
The defensive pair in the post, Mobley and Allen. Garland is out there with Mitchell, and it's LeVert in at the small forward. That's the group for Cleveland going right now here in the second. Mitchell passes to LeVert. On the wing, Mitchell. Over to the wing. The wide open look here for Garland. And it's Allen with the jam.
Well, you see the hustle from Allen there, guys, and his relentlessness and the mindset to keep at it really allows him to gobble up those offensive boards.
Here's Edwards. And oh, he jams it right over Jared Allen. Wow!
That's amazing play down in the big boy area, powering that thing down on a much taller defender.
Poked away, and that's out of bounds. Cleveland will retain possession. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touched by Prince.
Yeah, gets a finger on it, but just can't quite come up with the steal.
Clearly a careless pass. He got away with one there.
Mitchell against Edwards. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Top of the key. You know, Greg, you played on some gritty teams, and we hear that expression, getting punched in the mouth. And it's not usually literal, but what's that look like on the floor? What's it feel like on the court?
Kevin, you're just out hustling and out muscling the team. At times you'll see it. They kind of checked out mentally. And I'll tell you what, it is one of the best feelings in sport.
Yep, that one goes in there.
Boy, good touch inside. I mean, Allen does have a nice looking shot, but he's really at home near the hoop.
Russell inside, guarded by Garland. And Russell gets it to go.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Garland kicks to Mobley. Back to Garland. Fires the three. Good on the triple. Garland's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
Well, that's one way he can finish, but far from the only way he gets it done. He's got all kinds of tricks up his sleeve.
And Darius Garland picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
Yeah, that's a tough call right there, and really a tough break for the D.
No problem for me with that call. I mean, he was still sliding right there.
And how about the recognition by Gobert? I mean, of course, it does help when you're 7 feet like Rudy. It can give you a clean view of the court.
Mobley finds Garland. And that'll be Cleveland as it goes out of bounds. Cavaliers retain possession. And for those of you just joining us, in the second quarter with about 3 minutes gone by. And here's Mitchell from the arc.
Well, I like the effort that Edwards is making to commit to defense, not letting the shooter get by him.
Timberwolves passing it around. Prince's shot is good.
That was just a perfect possession, getting it in tight for the high percentage shot.
And in the second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played already. For three, Mitchell. No good there. So Minnesota will take it the other way. Beyond the arc. Edwards can't hit. The Cavaliers trail by 9. Mitchell passes to Allen. And it's Allen slamming it down.
And you know, guys, all it takes is inside positioning. As soon as you give Allen that, it's pretty much a wrap.
Outside Edwards. Nice move. Teardrop shot. Unable to get that one. Good D by Mitchell. Cavaliers have gotten exactly half their shots to go down here in the second. 5 of 10. LeVert inside the line. And all around the rim that time before dropping in. And now it's only a 5-point Timberwolves lead. Edwards against Mitchell. Towns down low. Inside. Got a piece of it. Pocket 6. Outside Edwards. And there's the call on Rudy Gobert. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Team foul. Substitution on the court.
Rubio looking it over. Out to Wade. 3-pointer. No good that time. 1 second left. You can't get that one to fall. Thanks so much, Dave, for the great hit.
26.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. It's been a clinic out there with D'Angelo Russell.
And how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column through 2 quarters? He has been terrific.
And you know what? They've come at him a few different ways defensively, and nothing has slowed him down.
And on the floor for Chris Finch as we get into the second half. Underneath in the post, Towns and Gobert. Edwards is out there with Austin Rivers, and it's Prince in at the 3 spot. 6 to shoot. Out to Wade from outside the arc. The rebound by the Timberwolves. And it's stolen by Ricky Rubio. It's tipped. Lobbed up there for Love. Out to Wade. The 3 ball. Second shot opportunity. Pass to Lopez. And the dunk by Lopez.
A guy that doesn't give up on the glass. Lopez, a real force at rebounding the ball.
The kick out to Anderson. Here's Noel. Lopez covering. Reed misses. The Cavaliers trail by 3. Love dishes to Lopez. Rubio with it. Picked up by Rivers with a tie. Gets the 3-pointer to fall. Lopez has got 5 points in the quarter.
So impressive, the fortitude, the will to battle back, but it did take a lot of energy to get here.
Yeah, you know, battling back is about staying the course, and their attitude never changed.
Rivers can't get it to go.
And if you ask me what percentage of the time he's making that shot, my answer would be in the single digits.
Well, you can't be forcing a shot like that. You got to keep the ball moving. Get something better.
Out to Wade. Shot clock at 6. And trying for the go-ahead basket. It doesn't go in. Reed finds Rivers. Back to Reed. Here's Anderson. Sinks that one from the post. Anderson's got his first bucket in this one.
Really, really good at recognizing the gaps and getting the ball to the rim.
Rubio against Rivers. Played outside. And it's Jaden McDaniels with the foul. That's his first foul. Stolen by McDaniels.
Awesome hustle from him there on defense. Excellent steal.
Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. The Timberwolves shooting their first free throws of this one.
And just to mention, a season ago, they were very comfortable at the line, hitting about 78% of their free throws.
So it's Rubio bringing it up for the Cleveland Cavaliers. 4-point game. To the left side wing. Here's a Okoro. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Yeah, good job to take it right at them.
Yeah, really left him no choice there. He had the foul and keep him from converting the easy bucket.
Just over 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second half. Here's Noel. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring hit from him. Now, here's Rubio. Pass to Okoro. Back to Rubio.
2 minutes.
Wade outside. 5 to shoot. For the lead. The rebound by Anderson.
And the well is running dry for him right now. Nothing falling.
And, you know, you can sense his frustration. This is going to be a test of his resolve here.
Over to the left wing. Wade for 3. Once again off the mark by Cleveland.
And he has been ice cold from beyond the arc here since halftime, and he continues yet to fire away. He has got to tone it down if he wants to help his team. Oh, just solid on the one-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball.
Somebody you can count on. He is an extremely reliable finisher.
3-pointer, Wade. No good on the shot.
And he has definitely been struggling in this quarter.
You know, guys, it seems to me as though he's over anxious. He seems to be pressing, trying too hard, moving too fast. Just needs to calm himself down and wait for good shots.
3-pointer. And they get it back. Love wide open. He fires. Sinks the 3-pointer. Love's got himself on the board with 3 there.
Boy, it sure is a lot of fun watching Love bury these outside shots. I mean, when he's hitting from deep, it opens up things for everybody.
Pass to Noel. Going inside. Back to Rivers. And he uses the glass on the layup. And the Timberwolves lead by 3.
I love the ball movement there. He put that on a silver platter. Just served him up.
Just 2 seconds between shot clock and game clock. And it's Love penetrating. Rubio with a wide open look. They grab their own miss.
And you are going to pay every time you don't box out Love. He has a real nose for coming up with those offensive putbacks.
Here's Noel. And again, it's Minnesota converting. We're at the end of the third, and we've still got a close one. Timberwolves lead by 3. And now let's go back to a play from earlier as we show you our State Farm assist of the game.
Dan, he's always been the favorite to bag this honor. These kind of feeds are his bread and butter.
Well, you can't run away from the DNA. When he's running the show, he makes sweet highlight reel plays night in and night out.
Well, this has been a great contest so far, and I imagine the fourth quarter could have even more action in store for us. The defensive pair in the post, Mobley and Allen. Darius Garland is out there with Mitchell, and it's LeVert in at the 3. That's the 5 for Cleveland right now. Garland kicks to Mobley. 6 on the shot clock. Lays it up off the glass.
And how about the grit and determination in the post? I mean, essential qualities to have late in a close game.
Towns sets the pick for Russell. Takes a 3. It's in, and he's a very efficient 5 for 6 on the game.
And, you know, once Russell catches fire now, let him eat. I mean, he's got the ability to take over games with his scoring.
Garland finds Mitchell. In the corner, it's Mobley. Mitchell trying to free himself. Out that one in, and the Timberwolves lead is cut down now to just 3 in the basket from Mobley. Timberwolves shooting a smooth 58% from the field. Everything going according to plan for them on that end. Edwards.
You know, with his strength and body control, Edwards should be an and-one machine at this level.
And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Timberwolves?
The way they've been able to consistently get past the defense and to the cup has been most impressive. They've almost made it look pedestrian.
And another area they've separated themselves has been their three-point shooting, making the defense pay for any airspace. And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
Certainly. I mean, they saw a weakness in the perimeter defense and took advantage of it.
Edwards can't hit. The Cavaliers trail by 3. 3 on 3. And here's Mitchell from the arc. That's good. And it's LeVert with the assist.
And it's official. They have come all the way back. At one point, this thing seemed to be out of reach.
I did not think they had enough clock to get all the way back, but here they are. And now they've got to feel like they're in control of this thing.
And talk about putting some extra on it. That dunk was way over the top.
Close game or not, he's going to finish firm when he gets the space.
Well, I tell you what, guys, the young kids like to say, that's doing too much. That falls into that category. That was too much.
The 3 from Garland. And Karl-Anthony Towns pulls it down. Towns has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Out to Russell. Here's Prince. Timberwolves passing it around. The pass to Towns. The Timberwolves need to get a shot off here. Edwards can't hit. Cavaliers trailing. The drive by Allen. And we have an intentional foul there, GA. Wish I could say why.
It's pretty strange. I mean, no idea what got into his head right there.
Mitchell against Edwards. LeVert the pass to Garland. Back to LeVert to take the lead. Gobert pulls it in. And here's Edwards. He'll bring it up for the Timberwolves. Here's Prince. Mobley with the block. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Mobley. We've played just over 3.5 minutes now in the 4th quarter. Here's Gobert. And finished off by Gobert.
It's Gobert showing some guts on that one. With that length, a good bet to get off a good look in that crucial moment.
Garland kicks to Mobley. For 3. That shot misses. And it's the Timberwolves taking it the other way. Here's Edwards. Pass to Towns. Out to the wing. The tray. Russell inside. Guarded by Garland. 4 on the shot clock. No one near Edwards as he lets it fly. Good, and it's Russell picking up the assist.
Late in the game, up big, they continue to attack.
I don't think you want to get loose and sloppy or ease up, but it is time for them to start using that clock a bit.
The shot by Mitchell, no good. So it's the Timberwolves now. They lead by 7. Outside, Edwards. Back to Russell. Kicks it out to Prince. For 3, Edwards. Out left to the wing. The 3. And Prince is good for 3. And now a 10-point Timberwolves lead.
And they came in determined to take this one. It's going to be a happy flight home.
Yep, to have a stress-free win on the road, very satisfying. The fans are already headed for the exit.
And so it's the Timberwolves taking care of business here.
Welcome all. Thanks for tuning in to a battle of two terrific front courts here. The rare night when guards take a back seat, Richard.
Times have changed. Front courts used to dominate the game. I remember in the 90s when it was Shaquille O'Neal, Hakeem Olajuwon, Patrick Ewing. That's when the game was dominated by bigs. But then once spacing happened, now tonight it looks like an old 90s basketball game.
Here are the five for the Cavaliers. The lengthy pair of Mobley and Allen are together inside. Donovan Mitchell out there with Darius Garland. And it's LeVert in at the small forward. And he's going to the line for two. The official saw contact while he was going up.
What you love about Mitchell, he plays with energy, explosiveness, and courage.
Second free throw, no good. Now here's Morant. Pass to Bane. Launches a three. So it'll be two free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
Clever play by Morant, sticking with his shot to ensure he gets himself fouled while in the act.
And Morant drops them both.
That's what he does. Rock solid at the line.
Here's Garland. Pass to Mitchell. And Mitchell with the slam.
And at 6'3", Mitchell gets high up there for those slams. I love that he didn't settle for the layup on that play.
Now here's Morant. Up top, Bane. To the middle. Here's Adams. Takes the assist and lays it in. Nice setup.
Yeah, this is where Adams looks to score, especially when he has a matchup he likes.
Bane against Mitchell. Here he goes. Oh, and Mitchell powers it home.
Oh, guys. I mean, this crowd is in awe of that Mitchell dunk. Heck, I'm in awe, too.
Morant, the pass to Bane. Over Mitchell. And the basket by Bane. These teams have really gone back and forth.
Yeah, 5 lead changes already. This one's going to be a battle for sure.
Outside Mitchell. And Mitchell with the slam.
Look at Mitchell's commitment to his shot. Doesn't let the contact slow him down.
Morant against Garland. The three from Bane. 2 shots, 2 makes. Off to a good start.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
Morant against Garland. Outside for LeVert. Fires for 3. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
And it's hard to believe that Garland is only getting better at this, developing into a skilled playmaker. 2022 proved to be a momentous year for Darius Garland, making his first All-Star game, which had to validate all of his hard work so far.
Now here's Brooks. Bane finds Morant. Clock at 6. Into the lane. Here's Adams. Pass to Morant. Back to Adams. Ooh, and Adams, strong finish.
And on the offensive end, this is how Adams hurts you. You have to be aware of where he is at all times.
Garland also managed to make some noise in the All-Star game, Richard.
Yeah, he certainly came to play in front of his hometown. He hopped off the bench and dropped 13 points, the most of any reserve player on his squad. Some pretty impressive stuff.
Here's Morant. The Cavs getting their last shot to go. Pass to Jackson. Here's Bane. Checked by Mitchell. Rejected by Allen.
The long arms of Allen. I bet having a 7-foot wingspan might make it a little bit easier to find some of these blocks.
Outside for Mitchell. 1:11 left in the first quarter. To the paint. Here's Allen. And it's Allen who slams it home.
He can really read the floor. Precision pass in rhythm.
Here's Morant. Morant with the slam!
And man, does Morant put on a show. He's got such insane athleticism.
Mobley passes to LeVert. Back to Mobley. Pass to LeVert. And the foul called on Karis LeVert. That's his first foul of the game.
I love great defense. Just quick to establish his feet, and he takes the hit.
It's great to see a fantastic block on replay once again.
I mean, letting them know up front that he's on the hunt tonight and eager to knock away shots. I love it.
And it's Morant off the drive.
And then Morant with the jam.
And when Morant takes off towards the basket, look, you're already done. You've already lost because that's how he makes his living.
Now here's Garland. Pass to LeVert. Out to Garland for three. Cleveland the rebound. Back to LeVert. Garland with the ball. Garland draws the double. Allen on the wing. Inside. Oh, Brooks with the steal. Here's Adams. And so both teams trading buckets as we end the first quarter. It's the Grizzlies. And some good action in the books as we get back to a game that's been pretty close so far here. And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Grizzlies. The Cavs trailing. Morant and Bane in the backcourt together. Inside, it's the pair of Jackson Jr. and Adams. And it's Brooks in at the small forward position. That's the lineup in the game for Memphis. And Mitchell with the slam.
Trading the lead back and forth. Neither side is willing to back down.
I've been on the edge of my seat courtside. Man, this has been a barn burner.
Now here's Morant. Driving to the basket. Oh, there's Morant with the slam.
So creative with the ball in his hands. Morant is adept at creating offenses for himself.
Left side Garland. Pass to LeVert. On the wing, Mitchell. And Mitchell with the slam.
Putting his athleticism to great use. When Mitchell takes the initiative, he's hard to stop.
Morant with it. Picked up by Allen. Outside Bane. Back to Morant. Pass to Bane. Cavaliers with the rebound. Mobley outside. And it's Ja Morant with the foul. That's his first foul. We're about a minute and a half into the second quarter. Outside Mitchell. 6 on the shot clock. Pass to Garland. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. That's on Steven Adams.
And I love watching Garland mature into a leader. And you know what? He is not done yet.
Well, Richard, as a former player yourself, what's your take on stars demanding trades and jumping around the league so much?
It's tough because I've seen the other thing happen to stars. Blake Griffin re-signs with the Clippers. They show him videos of putting his jersey in the rafters, and then he's traded a year later. So I think everybody has to figure out what is best for them, but you also have to try as an individual and as a professional to fulfill your obligations. And I think trades can be someplace in the middle of that. And he's usually able to score on that type of defense rather easily. Surprising to see him come away empty.
And there's just one foul now away from the penalty.
All right, guys, what do you think so far on the offensive approach for Cleveland? The Cavaliers have got 2 of 3 shots to go in the second. Garland against Morant. LeVert left side. Mobley finds LeVert. And here's Mitchell. Another basket. He's now 6 for 7 in the contest.
Proving how coachable he is. Mobley, this man is building a pretty decent passing game. And man, it has been so impressive watching Evan Mobley, my pick for the Rookie of the Year, make such a quick impact in the league. You got to be excited about his future.
Now here's Mitchell. 14 points for him. And Mitchell with the slam.
You love to see Mitchell explode like this on offense. A guy who has so much potential as an elite scorer.
Jackson, the screen. Down low. And the dunk by Jackson.
Feed the interior, good things will happen.
The Cavaliers leading. And what you have to admire about Mobley is how long he is.
He uses his length well to get his shot off in the post, as well as on defense where he understands how to distract shooters. Such a promising player.
Now here's Mitchell. 16 points for him. No stopping him there. Jams it in, and he's fouled. An opportunity in a three-point play. That's on Steven Adams. And just over 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Garland against Morant. And there's the lob. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt. And now the Cavaliers on the break. And Mitchell with the slam.
And defensively with Mobley, it's not just the length, it's the anticipation, it's the high basketball IQ. This man will beat you mentally and physically.
Now here's Morant. Give him 8 points now.
B.A., forget about attempting the long-range three to cut into that lead. Just attack the rim, my man.
Man, that was sweet. Mitchell against Bain. 43 seconds left in the second period. Mitchell, the pass to Mobley. And that's good. His first bucket of the game.
Mobley is a gifted scorer down low.
Memphis trailing here. And here's Morant. He's got 10. To the inside. Here's Jackson. Good D by Mobley.
They timed up the layup perfectly. The D saw it develop and got there to bother the shot.
Outside Mitchell. It's LeVert on the wing. Back to Mitchell. It'll count. Oh, he got it up in time, but it wouldn't fall for him. And so it's the
Cavaliers, 32.
And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. What a game we're seeing from Donovan Mitchell.
Yeah, they've done an amazing job of creating room to operate for him. And then, of course, executing.
I like how they came into this one with a game plan, and they're just going out and executing it. Terrific job.
So for Cleveland right now, Love and Allen, the pair down low. Ricky Rubio is out there with Okoro, and it's Wade in at the 3, the small forward. Morant, the pass to Jackson. Three-pointer, Brooks. The rebound by Allen. The Cavaliers shooting 76%. You don't see this often. Outside Rubio. Outside for Love. Shot clock at 5. Oh, here's Love with the jam.
Oh, I didn't know that he still had it in him. Kevin Love with a little bit of thunder.
Well, Memphis shooting it well at 59%. Boy, they need something to go to regain some confidence.
No question. Way too many empty possessions for them.
Here's Bain. Unable to get that one. And it's Cleveland the other way. Here's Okoro. Well, he hasn't put up any points yet in this one. Not sure why he committed the intentional foul. No purpose.
I think everyone's a little confused, but weird plays happen.
So Memphis ends up going with a new group. Now here's Rubio. Pass to Okoro. And the layup falls. And the Cavaliers lead by 13.
And the defense has no one to blame but themselves. I mean, they just let him get right to the rim.
That's a great possession. Put your best players in a position to succeed.
Here's Williams. Back to Jones. Wide open. Uses the glass that time. It's good. Jones has got his first points of the game.
A very high percentage look when the D is nowhere to be seen.
Now Rubio. Pass to Wade. Takes the three. That's in there. Rubio with the assist.
Since half, there's been a stark contrast between these teams. I'm talking about efficiency at the offensive end.
And start with their defense. They've been intense on that end, and they can actually help their offense as well.
Outside, Williams. Back to Jones. Good setup. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup. Jones has gotten 4 this quarter.
It's nice to see they're not settling for three-pointers. These guys are putting in the work inside.
And the Cavaliers making a change here. Lopez is checked in. For Cleveland, they've gotten 3 of 4 shots to fall so far in the third. Rubio against Jones. Pass to Okoro. Now here's Love. And it's blocked by Clark. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Clark. And that shot was going nowhere thanks to that aggressive swat.
Oh, now that was a block. Some much-needed energy there to jumpstart them back into this game.
Clock is at 3. Rubio. And can't hit the shot. But they're saying he got hacked. So he'll head to the line.
I don't mind that. I mean, they met him at the rim and temporarily prevented the points.
That's also good. So he hits both free throws. Right around 3 minutes into this second half. Here's Conchar. Well, no scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. Pass to Clark. And here's Jones. 6 to shoot. Memphis needs to get off a shot. Oh, it's blocked by Lopez. And for the Cavaliers, they're shooting 76%. You don't see this often. Here's Rubio. Love finds Rubio. Cleveland needs to get off a shot. And the Grizzlies pushing it up now. Here's Williams. Rubio with the rebound. Now the Cavaliers with it. Just 4 points. That's all they've given up here in the second half. And it's Lopez with the jam.
Excellent movement on the play. The pass on time and on point.
58 seconds left in the third quarter. Here's Aldama. Love with the defensive effort.
There wasn't a lot of resistance there at the rim. He just tricked off a little bunny.
Fires the three. And the Cavaliers another three.
The definition of a stretch big. Love's a great three-point shooter, and that helps so much with spacing.
Pass to Williams. They need this. Sends it home from three-point land. Williams has gotten himself going with a triple, his first basket of the game. 4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Here's Wade. Now Love. Here's Wade. Love passes to Lopez. Crafty move, and he sinks the layup. And the Cavaliers lead by 18.
Got it in close, and unless it's an open three, that's the key to efficient offense.
Here's Conchar. What a play! He drains it at the buzzer!
Makes his selection just in time. Well done.
He didn't even look worried about...
And so it's Cleveland in control with a 16-point advantage heading into the break. We hear teams talk about wanting to get the ball inside, but this is how you do it. We'll be right back. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
Talk about painting a magnificent picture with that dime. Just a great decision and a perfect delivery.
A lot of times a spectacular pass is more impressive than a spectacular shot. This is one of those times.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same for the first 3 quarters. Brooks and Jackson, the defensive forward pair. Morant and Bane in the backcourt together. And it's Adams in at the 5, roaming the paint. That's the lineup in the game for Memphis. Love with the ball. Out to Rubio. Back to Love. Oh, here's Love with the jam.
And although he's undersized at his position, his vertical, yeah, that'll clean up a few mistakes.
Morant, the pass to Adams. Back to Morant. Outside Bane. The putback. It doesn't go for him. Cleveland has gone 3 of 5 from the perimeter in this game. Driving in. Pass to Lopez. Here's Wade. Fires the 3. The rebound by Jackson.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
Outside Morant. And here's Brooks. Back to Jackson. Bane with it. Jackson finds Bane. Brooks outside. Takes it inside. And he goes in for the dunk.
With 2 hands on the rock, he powers it through.
Totally in control. Protecting the ball the whole way. Outside for Love. The 3 is up. That one falls. Coming off Rubio's feed. Rubio's got his 4th assist in this one.
This demonstrates how confident Kevin Love is. He knows how dangerous he can be off the catch.
Brooks outside. 3-pointer. Here's Adams. Ooh, and Adams, strong finish.
And whenever Adams is aggressive on offense, it helps big time, especially when he's dunking it hard inside.
Outside for Love. Lopez, the screen on Jackson. Love for 3. It's not going to go for him. The Grizzlies have gone 2 for 7 from the field here in the fourth. Not great. And that's a foul called on Ricky Rubio. That's his first foul of the game. And the Cavaliers going with a whole new group out there. Morant against Garland. And Morant gets it to go.
Still a little bit of a streak shooter. Morant has been deadly accurate tonight. Man.
Mitchell against Bane. Outside Mitchell. Out to Garland. Back to Mitchell. The 3 ball. And the rebound goes to the Grizzlies. Adams has got 5 rebounds tonight. Brooks, the pass to Adams. Back to Brooks. Out of bounds. It'll be Cleveland ball. A minute and a half left to play in the fourth.
It looks like it'll be a big win for them here. Time to just cruise to the end of the game and chalk up the victory for the Cavaliers.
Offensively, they made the most of their trips.
They found multiple ways to score consistently, and a little luck doesn't hurt them either. They also got some nice bounces off the rim tonight, too.
And what a huge performance it was for Donovan Mitchell.
And he was getting buckets all night long, giving the defense that work.
LeVert passes to Mitchell. There's 53 seconds left in the fourth quarter.
And sometimes on defense, you can just get lucky.
Brooks outside. Pass to Jackson. Lets it go from deep. Buries it from 3.
That's just unfair. 6'11" Jackson just sinking threes. I guess this is the new NBA.
Outside Mitchell. And we've got 28 seconds left in the game. Garland for 3. The rebound by Jackson. Outside Bane. And so it's the Cavaliers taking care of business in this one. They have to feel good about this performance.